I didn't want to do a yay story at all. I just don't have it in me if you can't tell this week. And I'm glad we got to focus more on the music. But this is another in the case of, okay, sure, Kanye, whatever. But Kanye is saying that Donda 2 won't be released on streaming services. Instead, it'll only be available via West's like Donda Stem player. It's the same thing that was released with the original Donda record that came out last year, where you basically hold it in your hand and it's like a toy, more or less, where you could control different stems and pieces of like the Donda record and sort of like mix it yourself in a way, kind of. It's meant to be kind of like simple and easy, but these little portable pieces are $200. Now, on the one hand, Kanye's wild and like might go on a warpath if like his music goes on streaming services. On the other hand, no, not really. I kind of convinced myself out of that statement just even saying it. Man likes money, man needs money. And ultimately, if his album is only available via a $200 toy, here's what's going to happen. A, one person's going to buy that $200 toy. B, the album's going to end up on the internet. There's one thing true in Kanye West's career. It's that things will leak onto the internet, especially records.
Very, very true. That was my favorite thing, to see people comment on different online stuff. They're like, it'll be within on YouTube within the hour.
Yeah, like like not even no contest. Like it's, if people want to listen to music, they're going to listen to music. That's like people kind of forget, but streaming services came as a response to piracy, because once you had the internet, people were like, no, I'm not paying $10 for one album. No, I have the internet. I'm gonna download anything I can wherever I can find it, even if the quality's a little bad. I can just spend my internet fee and get all the music I want to, as long as I can download it. And then streaming services came in and said, okay, let's give people a flat fee to just listen to unlimited music and find a way to make sure artists and musicians and record labels still get paid, for, because in piracy that wasn't happening.
Right.
Well, what do you know? It turns out we might as well should have just kept pirating, maybe, because the artists are still not getting paid. And so I'm not encouraging piracy. However, artists are not getting paid either way. So ultimately, at some point, Donda 2, if it exists, is going to end up on streaming services. It may be a little bit delayed, but he edits records as they go up live on streaming services after they've gone up live. So to think that it's, you've got to start to see some of the Kanye noise and see through it after a certain point, and know that when he's in album rollout mode, it's very manic. And again, it would be better if someone were helping Kanye West as opposed to letting him do all this. But you know, this is what we do.
Where it's so easy. This has been Audioface.
And also, I'll say one last thing is that apparently, as you know, it's Kanye release date hours. Donda 2 is supposed to come out this week, in the middle of the week, because Kanye is the kind of person to release an album in the middle of the week. Never forget, we had to review Donda in the 3 hours before recording an Audioface one time. That was hands down, for a number of unrelated reasons, the worst episode of Audioface I've ever recorded in my life.
God,
but
COB and Donda. Never forget.
Yeah, that was just like the capstone to a terrible weekend. Was, oh, by the way, Donda's out and you have 3 hours to review it. But no, I Donda 2 is going to be on streaming services. Apparently it's going to be out on Tuesday. I kind of doubt it, because he's not good with releases, but if it's out, somehow we'll figure out how to listen to it and release it. And also, Genius, we know the thing is on Netflix. I think we'll watch it when it's all out in 3 parts, and then we'll give our thoughts on it. But
yeah, I gotta go over. I need to get over and drink when I watch that, because I'm not getting through that thing.
Yeah, the last thing I will say, it's Kanyeganda. Even if he looks bad in a certain part of it, this is a movie that Kanye made about himself and got like approval on. So it's going to be biased in that way, and it's going to present Kanye West in a positive light, and that's fine. I think people should be looked at through a full context and a spectrum of who they are as people. But a lot of stuff about Kanye, like I was even reminded, this is going so long, I'm so sorry, but like I was reminded about the way Kanye reacted breaking up with Amber Rose and getting together with Kim Kardashian. And like how that was a whole public thing too, where like
Yeah.
Kanye got really misogynistic and disgusting, saying, alluding to Amber Rose's past being a sex worker, saying, after I stopped dating Amber Rose, I had to take 30 showers to like start seeing Kim Kardashian again. And I'm like, that's a lot to unpack there, but you know what? Whatever. Basically, Kanye West has problems that are constantly glossed over, that if you don't watch the Kanyeganda and you think about what we've just seen with our own eyes over the past like 15, 20 years with this man, this is a person who needs help, not a ton of influence and support. See him at Coachella. This has been Audioface.